Hi, this is a really short video just to give a couple of pointers to people that may be getting into the Vtuber face tracking app. So one of the things that I did was I spent about 3 or 4 streams dedicatedly kind of being a little bit self-indulgent and just like watching my model in the corner and just seeing what kinds of faces I could make. And I think that helped me out a lot, because then I realized like, oh, if I turn to this angle, it helps to, I think actors do it when they just act into the mirror to themselves to see the kinds of faces that they make. And I think that is very helpful, because when you're in a game, you kind of know, like, if you want to like give like a smug kind of look, you know, like which angle and how to hold your mouth and things like that. I definitely see the step up to full face tracking definitely feels more like acting, or can be more like acting, like as you would in a traditional like animated film. For mocap on that, you have to, it depends on the effect you're going for. I've had compliments on my more subtle facial animations, as well as my more exaggerated ones, like and I just think it's important to recognize that spending some time with your model and just watching it move and seeing what effects you can have is really important. I did a 297 millisecond delay, which is I think 0.2 second delay, 0.3 second delay to my audio, because although the thing is, the tracking software takes time to transfer to VC face. VC face is pretty much immediate, whereas the facial tracking is a little bit off from that. And so I recommend adding that slight delay, because before I had it, I had a couple of people mention it wasn't too many, but they would say, oh, something's a little bit off. And then I tried out, I basically just did that exact amount, and it seems to be perfect. I have noticed a couple of people that use the Vtuber app to transfer data to their computer have that slight desync, and it can cause like uncanny valley-esque experience for the people who are watching. I think that when you're a VTuber, you forget how your face is. Like, you forget how you're holding your face, you forget how to emote, because you're just so used to pressing buttons to like do your emotes. The tracking is very different with the Vtuber, and so to get a better experience, you have to be more active in how you speak and how you hold yourself and how you use your face, etc. Again, it's the difference between a very static way of like the microphone picks up sounds and makes the mouth move however, versus like something that's actively picking up aspects of your face and transferring onto the model. That doesn't mean you have to exaggerate it. That doesn't mean you have to like overact or, act like super like, oh my god, guys, wow. But like, just know that is a tool in your kit that you can use. Like, you can decide to be more exaggerated for dramatic effect, or you can be more flat. But face tracking in itself is still it's acting in a sense. So just be mindful that when you're using it, just put on a show with it, like have fun with it. People love seeing it, and obviously it's a lot of fun to use. So don't feel like you have to, I don't know, don't be self-conscious about it. Like, just lean into it. I have a background in doing theater a little bit and improv comedy, and I love making people laugh and making dumb faces. That's just naturally who I am. So having a more defined mouth, I think, really helps. Even if it's just like a pink or a purple or some kind of color, because I find a lot of VTuber avatars, or VTubers in general, especially unless male presenting, I think that there's different ways to do it. You can do lip makeup, who the fuck cares? It's 2021, baby. But I think having just a little bit of makeup helps like emphasize the facial again, I treat it like theater, like it helps the expressions read from a distance. Wait, I'll try and do an example. So normally when you're watching an avatar or a VTuber, they're in the corner down here. And if I have, like, because I've got my very distinct colored lips, they stand out design-wise from my face. And so people can still, when I'm at a small size, like see my emoting and such. Again, this is not a set thing that you have to do. It's just something that I took into consideration with my design. So the main takeaways are: add an audio delay, play with your face a little bit just to see what kinds of stuff you can do, have fun with it, and just design wise, try and make sure that your mouth stands out, because otherwise you're going to lose your expressions just to, like, if everything's very much the same color, like if it's pink on pink on pink, or like very pale colors or very dark, like, just have contrast in your design to help it read better. I hope that people are enjoying their face tracking if they have it, or if you're just watching this because you're like, I want to see Candii make the fun faces, allow me to give you a zoom in on the way out while I have my outro playing. I think that's my favorite expression. Okay, we're done. Goodbye.